have R.J. Kelly from International Tax. And how are you, my friend? It's been a while.
Good, good. It's nice to know I'm special.
Yeah, oh, of course you are. Come on. And you're right across the street here. And this is this your Super Bowl? Is this your time of year? That's your Super Bowl?
Oh, it's definitely my my Super Bowl, my time of year.
Right,
Pays for the rest of the year so we can go on vacation.
Oh, nice. So it is the time of year. It's tax season. International Tax. You get your taxes done. What type of services do you guys offer? What do you guys do over there at International Tax?
Well, it's a long walk across the street, but we do individual, corporate, partnership, trust, nonprofit, both accounting and income tax preparation.
Awesome. And so what are some of the stuff, this is maybe a stressful time of year. Maybe April's more stressful because people are, trying to get their stuff together, right?
Well, getting all the computers set up, the programs loaded, and getting staff, oriented is always stressful. But yeah, you get into late March and April, it's a pretty stressful time. And then, of course, a lot of clients wait until the extensions are over in October, so then we've got to rev up the engines again.
Nice. Okay. So, this is once you get all the information for taxes. What do people need to have to prepare their taxes when they come to you guys? What do they need to bring to you guys?
Yeah, they need to bring as much documentation that applies to the return. So, W-2s, 1099s. If they're self-employed, bring a profit and loss from the business. If they're doing a long form with Schedule A, bring the donation receipts from the churches and the Goodwill and different charities. Bring the mortgage interest rate so we can have everything that's necessary. We find that a lot of clients end up needing things a year later, 2 years later, so we like to make copies of as much material. So if they misplace theirs when they move or something, they usually call us and we can just send them over a PDF copy of it.
Awesome. And so is there certain things that maybe some people don't know that they can write off? What are some of the things that maybe some people are like, oh, can I write this off? Not sure. What constitutes whether or not you can write something off?
Well, there's a variety depending on the individual's income level or their filing status, things of that nature. But if you're self-employed, as an example, you may have the ability to do a home office. If you don't have a business location on the street or a warehouse or something like that. And home office is something that's interesting because you can write off a portion of your rent or your mortgage or utilities, repairs, maintenance, things of that nature based on a square footage of your home as to the relationship with the office. So that's something that a lot of people don't know. And you don't necessarily just have to be self-employed to do that. You may have a job where your employer requires you to work from home, then you're entitled to do that write-off also as long as you get the proper documentation from the employer.
Awesome. And again, we're speaking with R.J. Kelly from International Tax Network and talking about preparing your taxes. What do people have to worry about this year? What laws have changed? You mentioned there's some changes happening with some medical stuff and all that. So what changes do people need to get ready for?
The Affordable Care Act is going to create havoc this year. First year coming in, it has to be on your tax return. You've got to declare the information that you reported regarding the Affordable Care Act. And some people that underestimated their income on the Affordable Care Act or that overestimated may be in for a shock that they owe some taxes based on their estimates. So they have to be careful with that because obviously part of the agreement was you have to show the information from your tax returns. So that's going to create a little bit of havoc this year.
Yeah, and you were mentioning that people will need to get in touch with the IRS. That may be more difficult as well, right?
Yeah, if people are doing their own returns, they need to make phone calls to the IRS. The IRS is cutting their staff, according to information that we got, by close to 50%. So
holy cow!
Those half-hour, 1 hour wait times could be twice as long. And I know we as tax preparers, we have a special hotline, for us to call, and that's gone from 10 minutes to 40, 45 minutes, even for us that has a special line to get through. So it's going to be a difficult year.
Good grief. Okay, so, I mean, start early, right?
Definitely start earlier.
Yeah, don't wait until the last minute.
The IRS allowed us to start filing e-files last night, January 20th. So we're on the roll.
You're already getting started.
Yeah, whereas before, you're going to be getting your refunds in about 10 days. They're estimating now between 10 and 21 days.
Mm-hmm.
So those are for the people that are doing direct deposits.
Gotcha. Okay. And again, RJ Kelly of International Tax Network talking about preparing your tax right across the street from us here at KHTS. And how do other than people just walking in at the corner of Camp Plenty and Soledad, how do people get a hold of you?
Oh, they can give us a call at 661-251-6700, and we'll be glad to get them on the calendar.
Awesome. Excellent. And, start early, right? Before your appointments fill up around late March, right?
Well, yeah, and the important thing is get started early as far as getting all the data in. Even if you owe money or get a refund and you don't want to push that button until, April 10th, April 15th, in order to get the tax return on file, at least you've got it all prepared and ready to go. But recognize that even if you file early and you owe money, you still don't have to physically pay that money until April 15th. So it's nice to get the sticker shock out of the way early.
Yeah, exactly. And again, we appreciate you stopping by, and good luck this season.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. International Tax Network, RJ Kelly. Again, what's that phone number again?
661-251-6700.
All right, awesome. Thanks, RJ. Appreciate you stopping by.